Step 1. Make him not look flat. Add some shading just so that it's easier to look at. And since we know where the lighting is coming from, the side of the Gemini symbol that is lit, the yellow area, so his face is going to be lit from that side, so the other side is going to be a lot darker, since the light is also going to be blocked by the symbol itself. And I forgot how I usually do things and almost forgot to add in the blue background and think, why can't I see this? And also went, oh, I see a problem here, which is the hair and the shirt are very similar colors to the background, as in they kind of blend in. This is not a good thing. But also, I guess I'll get there once I need to color in the hair and the background, right? So I'm adding a bit of depth to the shaded areas, since they might be in shadow, but there's still a actual thing. They still get texture. And I started with the arm instead of the hand because I'm still on the fence about whether or not I want the flower to glow or not. And I'm adding in reds to the shading as well. And every so often I just kind of like go halfway through. I get to a point and then I'm like, I'm just gonna flip it for the hell of it. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, good to know. I'll remember it for next time. Fix it for this time? Nah. I changed the shirt has changed color because it was blending in and I didn't like that. So also it was kind of a bit too dark and I wanted it to be a bit easy. The lit area is a lot brighter than I anticipated, so I decided to just change the color of the shirt, and then it would need to change less for the lit area, and then the darker area could just be kind of what the shirt was originally. And because his eyes are so big, I added some little detailing, which no one can actually see the detailing in his eyes, but I like adding in the detailing, so I did it. And tried a more like whitish color for the glowing. Decided to go with the more yellowy one. And even though I don't know how catchlight would work if your eyes glow as well. I don't know. But I put some catchlight in one of in both of them, but one of them has more of them. And the hair I missed the lines half of the time, so now I have to go back and fill them back in, or erase the ones that aren't filled in properly. Trying to make... Okay, I realized that he has a bob. And you'd think, how did you not realize he has a bob? You're the one who drew it. Well, I don't know. But he does, and we're going with it. And I know there's a side that's uneven. I did that one on purpose. I do some things on purpose and other things not on purpose. So trying to balance out the amount of light hitting the hair, as well as how dark the other side is. And I have a reference picture, and it can go from light to dark really quickly. So just trying to make that look nice. Still currently going with the flower does not glow. That will be changing right about now, where instead of trying to make everything else have the effect of it, I'm trying to put a layer above and mess around with layer types to make it glow a bit more. I'm trying to get a shortcut, pretty much. It kind of works, kind of doesn't. Going backwards or forwards a lot to try and see if it actually works or not. And adding in the stars before I forget, because sometimes it's easy to forget. Doing the things that I do for all of them. Stars, slight glow on the stars, and then just a bit of Gaussian blur, very like 0.2 or something between 0.1 and 0.4 for the blur, and going in trying to figure out, right, just how much catchlight do we need. I experimented with making the pupil to kind of accentuate the glowing effect. I actually kind of like how it turned out. So, not saying it's going to be like that for all of them, but it might be like that for ones with lighter eye colors. And I'm also going in with some layer options. I keep flipping backwards and forwards between Taurus because I like what my layer set up for Taurus, and I don't exactly remember what I did, so I keep going backwards and forwards. I think it's overlay that I used, and so I'm using overlay to try to make it kind of have like the same pop, as well as the contrast and brightness and contrast to accentuate the color difference again. And kind of in my head, first of all, I forgot that people have two eyes. For some reason, I assumed one of his eyes wouldn't glow, and the side that I thought I would like more, which was the light side, I actually like less, and I like the underlit, the darker, the underlit side more, just because of the effect it ended up having. But yeah, that's about it. Have a wonderful day, and see you later. Goodbye.